Jim Barnett, President and CEO of Grand Steel. Good to see you at the Steel Survival Strategies Conference in New York.
Nice to be here.
Surviving, perhaps, is the key word, as you're trying to navigate a business with a lot of uncertainty in terms of what's going to happen globally. Let's start with Section 232, the investigation. What is your sense of what that outcome might be? What would you like to happen?
Well, those are two different things.
That's true.
Having been in the business for almost 50 years, I can tell you that I lean towards the fairly traded side of steel imports and have been a buyer, albeit a small buyer, of imported steel for most of my career. Having said that, my feeling is that the administration is going to take a very hard line with regard to 232 and try to impose sanctions that'll bring back the overall quantity of imported steel to levels that were historically around 25% of overall consumption, which would be a significant drop from where they are right now.
So should that occur, let's tackle first pricing. What happens there?
Well, clearly, if the domestic steel industry could not provide for the entire consumption of steel in the United States and relies on imported steel, and that without sanctions or without 232 sanctions is right now somewhere around 30 to 33%. If you reduce it to 25%, it's going to have a significant impact on pricing, domestic pricing. Our prediction is we could possibly be looking at 20% increases in current steel prices.
What are you currently seeing in the current environment now with end demand for your products? How would you categorize the economy of this country? Because in many ways it's a bellwether.
Well, manufacturing, unfortunately, has, as a portion of our overall economy, has dropped significantly over the past 25 years. But right now, the manufacturing community is very vibrant and actually increasing in their consumption of steel products. So the demand side is good in the sectors that we sell, which are primarily construction, automotive, and then redistribution of steel products. Pipe and tube is also up significantly this year. There appears to be enough supply to balance that increased demand, and so we have seen an increase in steel prices over the last 6 or 7 months that have been received by the manufacturing community. I don't think that anyone is feeling that, notwithstanding 232, that prices are going to go significantly higher than they are right now. But I don't think anybody's looking at a significant drop because of oversupply in the marketplace currently.
We have seen for a long time in the U.S. inflation at very stable levels. Are you seeing any increase in input costs at all?
Not particularly. I think that certainly there are inflationary rates that are hitting more of the labor side of the market, but in steel distribution, that's a very small component of our cost of goods sold. So we're really looking at steel prices as being the ultimate driver of our business.
If prices improve, do you think there will be some renewed investment in the industry in the U.S.?
I think that if investors, whether they be steel mills or outside investors, see a prolonged period of governmental intervention in the steel industry, that you can be assured that there will be additional investment in the steel industry, either by increasing plants that are currently operating or by new greenfield plants.
Jim Barnett, we'll end it there. Thank you so much.
Okay, my pleasure.